Good evening. It's quite late tonight. It's probably now Friday morning. I think it's about, let me take a look at the time, okay? I'm just having a late night chat, just a quick little chat before I go to sleep. Yeah, it's about 2:20 in the morning, Friday morning. By the way, it's Christine Trainer talking to you live from New Westminster, British Columbia. Now, as you can see, I'm just pondering on the couch because my sweetie works graveyard shift and sometimes I can't sleep. I kind of miss him and it's hard to go to sleep. So tonight I'm going to talk about something that's been on my mind for a while. And I saw this interesting video. And it talked about sacrifice. Now, I just want to say what my interpretation of sacrifice means. Now, I'm going to do something first. I'm going to read from some, shall we say, what the what the dictionary kind of says what sacrifice means, okay? And I'm going to read a little bit about that, okay? And then we're going to talk about it for a couple minutes. And I'm going to try to make it a little bit quicker and how I'm incorporating it in my life today, okay? Now, it's interesting what sacrifice really means, right? I mean, some parts of it was interesting when I was looking up what some of the meanings for sacrifice was, okay? This one is the act of giving up something that you want to keep, especially in order to get or do something else, to help someone, an act of, and then there's also the religious version of it, right? Like the act of killing a person or animal in a religious ceremony as an offering to please a god, like a person or an animal that's killing in a sacrifice. That's another meaning of sacrifice, right? Or there's so many interesting meanings, you know. Or this one that says, to sacrifice is to give up something precious in order to gain or maintain something, such as a valuable relationship or, or some other worthy cause. That's interesting too, right? Or the definition of a sacrifice, which again they're talking about, is an offering or giving of something. An example of a sacrifice is a living animal given to honor a deity. An example of a sacrifice is a parent who gives her free time to help her child with his homework. Interesting analogies, right? Or to give up something is valuable to you in order to help another person. I like that one. Or to give up something for something else considered more important. Now, this is an interesting thing because when I saw a video, I've been watching this video for a couple of days, and it's just called Sacrifice. And they were talking about people, everyone, sometimes, and they're ingrained in their life, that basically you don't make sacrifices. You just continue on with your life, your 9 to 5 job, you come home, you relax, you take care of yourself. You don't make sacrifices. You just keep a very straight path of not taking chances and making sacrifices and seeing where you could go and be more successful, right? And they talked about other things. They talked about making sacrifices in order to be successful in life. We have to do these things. You have to come out of your comfort zone and do things that you normally don't do, right? Whatever talent you may have, isn't that true? In order to make a sacrifice to move forward, to be successful in your life, to steer the right path. And these sacrifices we make to better ourselves, sacrifices we make to move into the direction of your life that you knew that it's going to be better on the other end, right? I mean, think about it. And this is what I'm learning about sacrifice because I know I've learned a lot of sacrifices in my life. I had my son, who I care about very deeply, and I made a lot of sacrifices for him. I worked a lot of hard, long jobs and continued to work hard so my son would have something in his life because when my ex left me when he was a teenager, I had to live on my own. I had to do things, I had to work hard, and I'm working hard is another part. Working hard, making sacrifices to get on, move on with your life. That was hard for me, but I did it. And I think it was a bit of a success because in the end, my son did pretty good. He finished high school. We had a pretty good life together. And, and I met somebody who I'm with today through these sacrifices I made. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel when you do make a sacrifice to make your life better, to maintain a better life for yourself. And I have some more quotes here that are quite good. How about true success requires sacrifice by Rick Riordan? True success requires sacrifice. You work hard, you make the sacrifices so you can be a success and move forward in your life. That is the key, too, right? Or this other one that says, a strong relationship starts with two people who are ready to sacrifice anything for each other. And that's what it is with my sweetie and I. We've made sacrifices in order for our relationship to better. And I think it's wonderful. I mean, we've been together for 21 years, my Masood and I. And I still say we have a long way to go in our relationship, but it is a good one. Sure, we have our ups and downs, but we've made a lot of sacrifices along the way to make our life better for the two of us together as a couple. Another one here is you have to fight to reach your dream. You have to sacrifice and work hard for it. And that's by Lionel Messi. And I still say that. In order to reach to the destination of success in your life, yes, there's sacrifices. Yes, that's hard. But you know what? It's worth it in the end, don't you think? Or this one, sacrifice. If you want something you never had, you must be willing to do something you never done. This is from the Fresh Quotes. And that reminded me of one thing, okay? Everyone has a certain talent. Everyone has talent. So we're all talented people. And we sacrifice and we use our talents for the good, for the work that we can do to be successful. And of course, the last one, of course, is sacrifice comes before success. That's it. So here's the thing I wanted to tell you. A few months ago, I came upon something came my way. And I decided to make a huge sacrifice. I sold nearly all my jewelry. Okay? I did it. I did it so we could sustain our finances for a couple months. And I did it for us. I sacrificed that. I sacrificed that because I knew that the further I go with this beautiful job in Kula Brands, I'm going to do well at the end. I'm going to be successful. So I didn't mind. I was in tears. I cried because I went, oh my God, my jewelry's gone. But then it was just sitting in my jewelry case getting dusty. I never wore my jewelry, all these beautiful, beautiful pieces. And I knew the money I made to make sacrifices to help with our finances was more important to me because I knew I'm going to become a success with this beautiful company, Kula Brands, because we make sacrifices. We work hard, we make sacrifices, and we get to the success we want to make. We achieve what we want to achieve. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. Do not be angry do not be sad or angry because you're making these sacrifices and think, oh, what are they for? They are going to help you with your success. They are going to make you achieve what you want to achieve. So do not be angry or frustrated when you have these sacrifices you're making to carry on, to move forward. If you have to make a sacrifice in your relationship to make it better, do that. If you have to make sacrifices in your family as a mother, you do that to help your child. Why not? Sacrifices in your friendships to make them better. You do that. And that's okay, all right? So this late at night talk I wanted to tell you about because, yes, I agree. Yes, sacrifices, we have to make sacrifices. But that's why I chose to make the sacrifices I did. And I'm thankful because I found myself a niche to speak to you all, to help you all. I'm sacrificing myself for you, to learn and grow in my new company, Kula Brands, because it's a wonderful place. And I'm asking you, please subscribe. Subscribe so I can do these more nighttime talks with you and maybe do some silly videos from time to time. Because I make my sacrifices for you, for my lovely friends here, my new friends in YouTube. So this is what I wanted to say. Sacrifice. My meaning of sacrifice, what I think sacrifice means to me, and how it can relate to our lives, and how we live and work and play and be a part of everyone's life. It's an important part of our life to reach the goals we want to achieve, to reach the success. I can't say that too well when I'm half asleep. To reach the success we want to achieve. So, with that in mind, don't be afraid. Take the chances, make the sacrifices, because in the end, you will achieve the success or the greatness that you want to achieve for yourself. You will achieve your goals. So, in that in mind, have a lovely night. Do what you want to do to make the sacrifices for you to achieve your goals and your successes. I am getting that way. I'm doing that with my beautiful new company, Kula Brands. So if you're curious what I'm talking about Kula Brands, I have a Facebook page called Christine Nordquist Trainer, and you send me a message there, and I will get back to you. Works both ways, man. You watch me here, you go to Facebook, you send me a message, and you ask me about Kula Brands and how wonderful this company is and how it's helping me achieve my goals through the sacrifices I'm making for myself and my sweetie. Because we in Kula Brands make sacrifices too for the good of everyone. We come together as a team to help build our inventors' brands. And we do these with simple actions. And through these simple actions, we earn reverse royalties for the life of these products that we are supporting. Simple as that. And it's an awesome concept created by Peter Gattner. Okay? So this is the reason why I made my sacrifices, because I knew when I became a member of Kula Brands, I will keep working hard and make the sacrifices it takes to earn reverse royalties. And it's going to happen. I know it will. So to that end, send me a message to my Facebook page, Christine Nordquist Trainer, and subscribe, because I want to get some subscribers here too, so I can make these interesting late night videos, my sacrifices to you all. Yes. And I will do this as many as I can. I do them on my Facebook page too, but this is always my continuation from the lives I do there. Mwah to you all. Have a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye.